Yo, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing out there? B-side show. Yo, yo, yo.
DJ Casey Beats in the mix tonight, man.
Casey
That's what it is. Hey, you brought your homie right here.
Yeah.
The Fam Bam.
Yes,
What's
yes.
going on? Go ahead, man.
This is my man, Menacin Johnson. Give him a shout out, Menacin.
What's up, internet world? My name is Menacin Johnson, repping that B-sides.
Hey, I like
Yeah.
the shirt, Doug. The shirt's dope.
You wear the right shirt.
That is a dope
Yeah,
shirt.
I mean, if you don't recognize that,
Yeah.
like, go puff another one. No, I'm just kidding.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. you gotta know that, man. That's what it is. Hey, so what's cracking, man?
Well, I recently started a label. It's called Just Us label.
Yeah.
And so, I've been friends with Menacin for a while. We've been doing music together. And then we just started talking about doing a project and having him come on board onto the label. So, I wanted to bring him along, just kind of announce to the people that,
That's right.
this is the latest Just Us artist right here. My
We
man,
we
Menacin
like to
Johnson.
announce things here on the B-side.
Exclusive.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Exclusive.
And that's our sound effect. It's just him doing a deep voice. It's just Wackoe doing a deep voice. That's our sound
Yo,
effect.
that was Wackoe, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I'll let him tell you a little bit about the first release that we're doing with him. But let him know, man. Let him know what we doing. Let him know.
Should I let him know?
I think you probably should, man. I'm thinking you should let him
me
know.
know.
So my good friend right here, as he was saying, we've done some touring and worked on some music, and now that I'm on this label, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna re-release my album, Brand New Headsets Volume 2.
Yes.
June 20th. Right? That's right. Yeah, man. So should be some fun stuff,
Yo, my man released this album, and we want to re-release it because, dude, there's so many dope songs that get slept on. This fool has Prince Poe, freaking A+, Abstract Rude. He got Cookbook on this album, man. So many.
Damn, you got Cookbook on that
Dude,
joint?
It's crazy, homie. It's crazy, homie. It's Wackoe.
You got,
It's gonna
hey,
be
man.
put in like a dictionary or something.
Yeah, if you got Cookbook on there, it's official, man.
It's official. But yeah, man, I really wanted to push that album more, and also it's like just introducing him to whoever is like following the label or following me. It's a good way to introduce and get people to know him by that album.
Let me ask you. I mean, this is a two-part. I'm gonna ask you first, but I got a question for you as well. You know what? I could ask Menacin first. Let me ask you this
Make
though.
up your
Thanks for handing
mind,
me
rabbit.
that mic back. I appreciate it.
This how did you decide, like, what was the ultimate factor in you deciding, like, make it official and jump on aboard the
Oh,
the
that's
camp?
real easy. All the major labels turned me down. Nah, I'm just playing. Nah.
Hey, yo, I'll tell you exactly why. Have you seen my car outside? Fool, I got money. I got money.
There it is, right
And
there.
people come where the money is.
Yeah, there it is, right there. There
Yeah,
it is.
basically, I seen the whip and I was like, damn, this is a sign. Like, yo, man, how much were those rims? I was like, word, for real? Sign me. And
Nice.
Can you sign me right now? No, yeah. Like, what was it? I mean, how you guys collabed before?
Well,
and
you
that
know,
played
like,
in, of course. But
we've collabed in the past. We've done some touring together, and basically everything that we've done is pretty much panned out, really as smooth as it can pan out. You know what I mean? So this is a good friend of mine, and I trust him. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? Like, the pressure's on you, bro. Like if you don't make this happen, I'm not talking about myself. If you don't make, no, I'm just playing. No,
It's all on you.
we're homies, and to me, like, that's like the first thing that comes first. Like, you gotta be homies because, as you know, in this game, you can be with some companies and get kind of dicked over, and I know that's not the case. So I'm glad to be adopted by Just Us.
that's what I kind of wanted to ask on your end, because obviously you respect his music beyond the friendship and the collabs you guys have done. You know, and you feel that his music, you want to push it even further, like as far as like you can help it. And is that how you're kind of picking people for your label? Is that kind of
Well, yeah,
the blueprint?
the true story is I started a label when I released my first solo record, and it was just kind of to have like a name on there because I wasn't signed to anybody, but I was like, hey, let me have like a label on here. I'll just make up a name or whatever. And then I got distribution on the next record, and it started becoming more legit. And then I have some family from Florida, and he raps, and he came to me and he was like, yo, man, I want to do this. Will you help me? And then I said, well, if you're going to take it serious as an artist, then I'll take it serious as a label. So I got real serious with it. And then, you know, me and MJ talk all the time, and I'd be telling him what I'm doing. I'm like, we're doing this, we're doing that. And then, you know, he just kind of like threw the idea at me, and I was like, dude, I would love to do a record with you. And so we talked about the re-release, but we're doing a new project, you know, that he's almost got done. And it's another super hot, you know, project. And I think it is kind of like the relationship thing, because what I'm doing is I mean, it's not no Atlantic Records, man. This is not no Interscope. This is, you know, it's a very much an artist label. It's a very much a collaboration between, you know, me. I'm not like some record exec dude that's like, you're gonna do it my way or the highway, or you're off the label. It's not even like that. It's like, what do you want to do? Okay, how can I help you do it? That's pretty much it.
Like, if you don't want people dancing all in your videos. All right. Hey, man. No, that is dope though. The way you just worded it right there. I mean, that's real. It's the music kind of, you know, first, and I think that is not what it's supposed to be.
Well, yeah. But did you think? I mean, there is a sense of responsibility, though. You know, of course. Does that change your perspective with how the music industry is now, knowing that now you're in like a different pair of shoes?
Definitely. I mean, I gotta think of a whole series of different thoughts and a whole series of different plans now. And it's not, I'm used to just like putting my own records out and promoting it the way I do and book a tour, book whatever, and just keep rolling. But now it's like, I got MJ, I got my man Billy Clinton from Florida. You know, I got like dudes that I have to figure out specific plans. Like Dirty South is a totally different, even though he does like similar to music, it's still a totally different market, you know, and I have to learn how they do it out there. And I don't even necessarily totally like it all the time, but you know what? It's like, if I want to grow, I have to do things that I might not necessarily like. And I want to grow as a person, I want to grow as a business, as a brand, so I just do those things.
Nice. Well, let me ask you this. Since stepping in those shoes, what have you learned more about yourself and then more about this whole industry?
Wow. I'd say for learning more about myself, you quickly learn like your weaknesses, to be honest with you, like your bad habits, your different things, because when it's just you, it's just you. But then when you're responsible for other people's, like, hey, you know, we got a release date now, June 20th, so there's like, you know, a dozen things I have to do just for that, and that's just a re-release. So you start to see like, dang, I need to be a little more organized. I need to, you know, schedule things out a little more. And so you have to quickly learn that. And the other side of things is like, I don't know that I've really learned too much more about the industry itself, because the industry kind of is what it is, you know what I mean? And the industry's been very independent for a while now anyway. We got all kinds of people blowing up independently, and most artists nowadays, including myself, we don't even look at major. I'm not thinking about Interscope. I'm not thinking about Warner Brothers. That doesn't even enter in my mind at all. I think about how can I promote myself, get my next release out, and do it myself. You know what I mean? And I think that's what a lot of us do. And so as far as that goes, I don't know that I think too differently about the industry. I almost ignore the industry, to be honest with you. I just like, they're doing their thing. That's freaking Eminem and whatever. There you go. And this is me. And this is our lane.
And I think that's kind of how it has to be. You kind of can't be worried too much. You got to kind of do your own thing and keep, you know, working on your projects and stuff like that. I think it's dope though, because when your heart is in this music, it is dope that not only do you're responsible for yourself, but you have a dope artist on your label. Like, it's not like you're just like, whatever, I could deal with them later. Like, you have an artist, and that responsibility. I mean, you have to also feel proud when those projects drop too. So you know what I mean. So
and I think you said it best, is that you got to create your own lane. And I think no matter what part of the industry you're in, whether it's music, clothing brands, or anything, it's about creating your own lane, because you want to separate yourself from everybody else. So
yeah, you know what? It's a trip. I'll tell you this. Like, my man that I told you about, the first artist, Billy Clinton, he's from Florida. You know, I do have a sense of pride, because it's like, I can take all the stuff that I've been through, all the experience, all the contacts, the network, and I can create something tangible. Like we took him, very dope rapper, very dope producer, like really good, but you know, he doesn't know how to do anything. And I stepped in, and it's like he already has a mixtape. He had this album release show. We flew down, we shot 3 videos for him. So it's like this amazing journey for him already. And I was able to facilitate that. So there is this sense of like, wow, dude, like I can do this. Like I did it. He's got a mixtape out right now. You can go download it. You can buy it. You can buy physical copies. It's crazy.
And I think the word was right there in what you were talking about. You got on your business side a little more, and that, you know, it's all part of the process, man. I wanted to say, where can they get at you guys, your label, and make sure they, you know, check your music and all that kind of stuff. But besides the shows coming up, if you guys got to be at these shows, man, go ahead, let them know, man.
All right, we're gonna keep this real easy. Menacin Johnson, that's MENACIN Johnson /Ford Twitter /Ford Facebook /Ford YouTube. Yeah.
So
There you
okay,
go. That's
so
pretty easy.
you're not one of the ones that makes a different name for every social network.
001.
Nah,
Where do I find him?
Okay.
He wouldn't have got signed with me if he was doing that. I hate when fools do that.
The real official
Yeah.
Twitter
Yeah.
of.
I mean, basically.
But on Twitter, I'm Pepe Le Pew. No, I'm just.
I just keep my multiple personalities to myself.
There you
Get
go.
it? Get it?
It's more entertaining that way because you get bored, you know?
So yeah, if there's no one around to talk to. Hey, how about you, man?
And everywhere, you know, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere else for Just Us Label, that's all it is, at Just Us Label. And if you want to check out me personally, it's Cookbook the PR, as in Puerto Rican. And I couldn't get just Cookbook for obvious reasons. There's, you know, a gang of like cooks and stuff out there. I get followed all the time by people like, hey, check out these new recipes for ribs. Check out this new filet
Hey, but
mignon. Like,
sometimes you're probably like, that sounds good. I'll try it.
and on the flip side, you know, I put the PR for Puerto Rican, but PR also stands for public relations. So I get a gang of publicists hitting me up like, yo, let's build on some business stuff. I'm like, yo, I'm not a publicist, but if you want to represent me, let's do some work, you know?
Yeah, I just want to say, when I first met you, I thought you were a publicist. I'm just playing.
just, you know, just to keep it 100,
Just keep
man.
it real.
Cookbook
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Puerto Rican.
Hey, man, we can't wait to hear who the producer is on the next project, man.
Yeah.
It makes you want to
Keep
know
us
more.
posted, though,
yeah.
man.
No, I will, man. You know what? It's almost here. You know what I mean? I think we might do like a little video announcement or whatever. So I'll definitely get it to you guys.
Yeah,
Shoot
that'd
it.
be really
Shoot
dope.
You know what I
Really
mean?
dope.
I know a lot of people are asking me, and like, you know, each project has built upon the last. So the Redmatic came out, it did really well. Then that Blue project came out, and it did really, really well for me. Like, I was real happy with it. And so I think people are now, there's like a little expectation, a little momentum building. So I think once we drop 3, I kind of feel like it's gonna be over. And it's all good for like us, the label too, like, cause it's coming out on my label. So I always tell these dudes like, you know, when the tide goes up, all boats rise. And I'm like, so you just gotta make sure you got a boat
That's
in the
right.
water. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
There you
saying?
go. There you go.
Hey,
right
it's
there,
better
man.
to have expectations on you, man. Keeps you on your toes anyways,
Sure
man. Lets you
indeed,
know
man.
people are paying attention too, you know what I mean? So check it out, man. We want to thank
Yeah.
you guys for coming through, man.
Thank you,
Medicine
man. Thank
Johnson Cookbook in the fucking building. Hey, we'll be right back, man. We got Lucky coming up. We got a special live set in here. We got it all set up. The roadies, we got roadies and stuff. We're gonna be, you know, putting up lights and lasers and shit right now.
Yeah.
So, which
And when it means roadies, that's pretty much us, I think.
yeah, I forgot.
wow.
We'll be in.
We wear a lot of hats here.
During the video, we might be sweaty or something, but we'll be right back after this B-side show.
Peace.